Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to some more Horizon Zero Dawn. So I happened to stumble across this, whatever it is, and yeah, I have no idea what's going on, so I'm about to go check it out. This guy's like dragging a body for some reason.
Hey, what happened here?
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No. You know, I was already having a crappy day, and now these two idiots picked my shift to climb the damn mountain. Wouldn't be so bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Wait, two idiots?
Did I stutter? Yeah, two. I heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't you gonna do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help?
You seriously are?
He's a bit of a dick.
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff.
Let's
I
go.
better get to climbing.
Oh, was I going the wrong way? Oh no, I got the wrong thing selected. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. There's no way up this way though. Alright, give me a sec. Let me select this so I would know where the hell I'm going. I'm pretty sure it's in errands, right? There we go. Alright, where am I going now? Oh, that way. Of course. Can I survive? Yeah, I know I said last time we were going west, and it's still gonna happen, but I was looking around for a cauldron and I ran into this. I don't think there are any cauldrons out here actually.
This'll keep.
Alright, I think we gotta jump this. Yeah. Alright.
Get away from me, you bucket of balls!
Whew. Hello. Let's get my sharp shot ball. What the hell?
Stranger, please, you gotta help me!
Yeah, lady, give me a sec.
Okay, better.
Try not to die. Alright, let me put down some acid traps around here. Come on. No, not crafting. Just put down the. God.
Machines. I've tracked that Oseram up here.
Alright, hold on. shot that. And here it is. Thinking you guys wouldn't be able to get up here. Alright, so sharp shot bolt isn't working out.
Please don't die. Don't be stuck here forever.
Yeah, these weapon combinations, like, I think they added that for like,
You got this.
that's something new they added in the game, or at least seems more apparent. Damn, I can't make acid arrows. No, thought I could. Alright, can't make anything else, so I'll have to depend on what I got.
Give him all you got.
Shut up, lady. Damn, it is really hard to avoid that. Come on, pop up.
You did it. You got them all.
Alright, let me loot real quick. What is this?
I'll save the extra stock for later.
Alright, Jesus, wait. I'm looting.
I go to you, but I'm a little banged up.
Alright, just shut up. What do you want? How do you get stuck up
You
here?
hurt?
I live. My so-called bodyguard. You see him on your way up?
It was
He's dead.
hard to miss him. He's dead.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chuff in the tavern who said he was a mountain-climbing machine hunter. Ugh. At least I don't have to pay him now.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which, in some very specific circles, is highly valuable. And since the Karja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers. I'll make it very worth your while.
You said that was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see. All 6 of them, all lit up, all around the Dons. They used to warn folks that the Tanakhs are coming, for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the Karja spared no expense putting them together. Hence the fancy lenses in need of a new home before the towers are torn down.
So you're a thief?
So you're a thief.
I'm more what you'd call an opportunist with a good eye for business. Look, the Karja are gonna tear all these towers down anyway. They see no value here. They're trying to make nice with the Tanakh now. See? It's a victimless crime. Opportunity.
Tell that to your friend down there.
Self-inflicted.
Okay then.
Why can't you do it?
Look, Even if I hadn't hurt my ankle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you. Oh, come on. I can't just let the lenses go to waste. That's not what my father would have wanted.
Your father, is he a thief? Sorry, opportunist, too?
No. He helped design the towers before he passed on.
So that's how you know about the lenses.
Yeah. And why they have sentimental value.
Okay, sure.
I won't make you any promises, but if I'm up there, I'll have a look. Same with any other towers I find.
Thank you,
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, Aloy, as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this ankle. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens up this tower here. No pressure, just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
I'll see what I can do.
Fine, I'll go get the lens. Can I not climb that? Oh, right. I gotta, like, pull it out, right?
I don't think I can pull that.
What do you want me to do with it, then? If I can't pull it? Wait, what do you mean you don't think you can pull it? What the hell are we doing now? Aloy out here giving misinformation. Alright, but what the hell am I doing with it exactly? Oh! That's more like it.
Okay, I'm in.
Alright.
Up this place.
Yep. Totally are. Alright, there we go. So, is there a way up? Maybe? Nope, doesn't seem that way. Alright, drop down. Try to get my bearings. Alright, probably gonna have to go out this way, yep.
Okay, made it.
Nice!
And I guess that's the signal device. So the metal reflects the sun to send a message to the other towers? Got the lens. I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
Okay, that worked out. I was kind of worried. I can't wait till I get that, like, holographic, like, parachute thing. I think it's called a glide
Did you
wing.
find the lens?
Maybe. If you're ready to trade.
Ha! Let's deal.
Here you go.
Isn't that a sight? And here's a little something for your troubles. Now, if you find any more of these, make sure to come find me at Barren Light.
You got it.
See you around.
Cool, lady. Alright, so we started off with a little side quest. That was, interesting. Oh, and I got one skill point. I'm not gonna use that right now, though. So we need to go here. There's a campfire right here. There's also a question mark up there. No. We're gonna continue with the main quest. I need to stop getting distracted. Alright. We're back. Just a quick save. What is this?
This game seems interesting. How does it work?
Find someone else to teach you. I don't have time for newcomers.
Okay. I could go to Chain Scrape. See if there's anyone there who can teach me the game.
Do I want to? Sure. Why do I keep getting distracted by everything? Is this, we're gonna fast travel back here really quick. Learn this game, then continue with the main quest. I promise. Man, I also need to gather some resources. It's a bit ridiculous, like, that I'm lacking for so much. Need to go hunt some machines or something. I'm guessing this guy's inside.
Hey, Ray.
Oh, it's a woman.
Fancy a game of strike? Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark.
So this is like Horizon Zero Dawn's Gwent,
boards too.
I guess. Probably not gonna be any good at this. Sure.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakhs like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines.
Okay.
It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner?
Yes.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move.
Okay, movement is 2.
How powerful their attacks are.
Attacks at 2. I think these are watchers, right?
Distance they can strike
Oh,
from.
borrowers. And range
And of
is
course,
1 and health
their
is
health.
4. Health is pretty decent though.
Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go.
Yeah, go.
Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
Alright.
And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
So I'm gonna bring this one right here.
Gotta move that machine forward.
Wait, did I not?
Move that.
Wait, oh, I can only move 1, right?
Just need to,
Oh, they want me to move a specific place. I'm stupid. Sorry,
easy
guys.
enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn.
Alright.
We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's and its own attack power. This board and your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
Yes, I think so. I kind of skipped a bit. I got a little trigger happy. Let me get it repeated.
When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's.
Yeah, I
a
got
machine's
that.
combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power.
I see
and
that.
Your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
Yeah, I got it. Okay, we got it now. Oh god.
Knew you were a smart one.
This game has a
Finish
lot.
up by attacking my machine.
There's a lot to do in this game, man. We're gonna take a while before we finish this.
Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
I take it back. This has way more going on than Gwent. Gwent was somewhat easy, I guess.
That's about it for your turn then.
So we both lost 2 health points.
Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit
All
those
right.
and you'll deal a mighty blow.
I'm liking this.
Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
I don't think I'm gonna be very good at it, but I am liking it so far. How do I...
Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points.
Alright.
You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time.
But I'm gonna die.
By the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking,
Yeah, I had more
you're
points
gonna
than
receive
she
your
did.
victory points before I do. which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner!
Okay.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Nah.
Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Aloy is so socially awkward. I can relate though. Alright, so you guys want to do the rest of the tutorials, or well, I don't know why I'm asking that, but I'm not even live or anything. So I'm gonna do the rest of the tutorials. I may or may not cut it out depending on, like, you know, if it's boring or not.
Ah, I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet. How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the different terrains you can encounter in a game of Strike. Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat power. As you know, when fighting an opponent's machine, you compare its combat power to yours. The higher your machine's combat power, the more damage you can do. So finding the right terrain is an essential strategy for overpowering your opponent. Here, I'll show you. Grab that piece to your left and move to attack my machines. Now let's take a look at your machine's combat power. Combat power is the sum of a machine's attack power and the value of the terrain it's standing on. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's also standing on forest terrain with a value of 1 point. Add those together, and your machine has 3 points of combat power. My machine is standing on grassland terrain with a value of 0 points. It's also not attacking, which means their attack points aren't in play. So my combat power is 0. This means your machine can do 3 points of damage. Go ahead and test it out. There you go. Now, choosing the right terrain doesn't just improve your offense. It can also help defend your machines from attack. Grab your other piece and place it in front of my second machine. Since it's standing on grassland terrain, this terrain has a value of 0. This means your machine's combat power adds up to 2 points. My machine can't use their attack powers since they're defending their position. But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it, which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2 combat power points. If we compare the combat power of both machines, you'll see that you won't be able to do any damage. Whenever you're unable to top an opponent's combat power, you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead. Go ahead, try it out and see what happens.
Alright.
Ha! See? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards. Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that, if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage. And if my machine had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well. That's why breaking a machine's defenses is a great way to deal damage to several pieces at once.
I'm glad I took this
Useful,
tutorial,
right?
actually.
Okay, now go ahead and end your turn. There's still one more thing I want to show you.
Alright.
Alright, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power. However, there are 2 other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left.
She said most, so are there, I'm guessing there are exceptions, right?
See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can overcharge your machine to get out of there. You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless. Well, I think that's enough yammering from me for now. Promise it'll all come in handy next time you play.
Alright. I was wondering if I should cut out or not, but I think the information was pretty useful, so we'll keep it in, I guess, and I'll do this. I'll play a game and I'll head back to the other spot that I'm supposed to be at, Barren Lake.
Here for more tips? Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army. Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key to becoming a machine strike master.
Okay.
When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 of the same machine on the board at the same time. With that in mind, most players would choose machines based on how far they can move or how much attack power they have. But a real strike player will be looking at a machine's type and skills. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine on your left.
So this is a lot like 40K or any other like tabletop game.
Alright, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type. You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more stuff. Great, now grab your other machine.
Okay, so this one's a gunner.
Looks like we've got ourselves a gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and end your turn so we can take a look at the rest of the pieces. Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram type machine. Attack an enemy with it and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this. See, now my machine has taken over your machine's spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground. Looks like we have one more piece to look at. Now this is a beauty of a piece, a dash type machine. When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your own. So make sure you take a good look at the board before you send it off to the races. You should also make sure it's able to finish its attack on an empty spot. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack at all. Here, I'll show you. Look, it even rotated your piece. A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set. If you look at your notes, you'll notice this particular machine has one of the skills I mentioned before. There's quite a few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet. But I'm pretty sure you've got more important things to do, so I made you a list. It's got all the tips and tricks we talked about, too. I think that about does it for now, so if you want to play a real game, just let me know.
Alright, tutorial complete. We're gonna play one real game. I think I'm gonna skip the one at Barren Lake, just seeing as we've been going for a while and I kinda wanna get back to the main story. But I will probably come back to it either in my own time, or if you guys wanna see it, I'll make like a separate video or something.
This is gonna be fun. Time to make my move. That's it for me.
Hmm.
My turn. Gotta say, your odds aren't good, Red. Knocked right off the board.
That one's still got like 4 HP, so maybe I'll hold off. Seeing as she's still on grasslands, I don't really think she's gonna get any like attack boosts, so we should be fine.
Time to get serious.
Shit.
Your turn. Lucky me, you hit armor. Okay, let's see. You're up, Red. Oh, I thought I had that one.
Alright, we definitely made some mistakes there, but we got out alive, which is good. So that was fun. And actually what I
You
think
know where to find me, Red.
I'm gonna do is call it here. Make this like one video, just kind of learning how to do this stuff, and then when I come back I'll continue on with some more Horizon Zero Dawn, and we'll continue on with the main story. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.